This story takes place November of 2024. By picking up a girl, I obviously mean getting at her, not picking her up physically. I'm gonna warn you that this is the most deranged story you'll hear in a while. I checked my messages to see if I could gather proof for this story, and what I found proof of horrified me worse than what I recalled from memory. You've been warned. So boom, I work close to two gas stations. One is super close, so that's the one most people at work go to. It's like 10 minutes walking distance. That's where this story takes place. Ever since I started working at this warehouse, I would see this cute girl at this gas station. This girl wasn't just cute, she was exactly my type. She was Latina, white complected, had dyed hair, had a nose ring, short, petite, and she would blush sometimes when she'd ring me up. Pretty sure her name was Jocelyn, just spelled weird. And I'm gonna call her Jocelyn because I think that's her real name. So, anyways, I would see Jocelyn, I think, 3 days out the week. Sometimes I'd plan on saying something, but I'd always pussy out. When I'd have some planned, I'd be too anxious to say anything or be too anxious to walk in. Numerous times I done waited outside of my car just to drive back to work without getting down. But I always had a feeling that I had it in the bag. I'm decently attractive, I work hard, I drove a nice car. That's about all I had going for me, really. I started thinking about how I was going to do this. Now, a normal person would just start a conversation, get to know her, maybe make her laugh, I don't know. I decided I would get high and start a conversation, since I thought my only issue was social anxiety. Bad idea. And I had the genius idea of using X pills to do this. Truly ahead of my time. I'd go in, this was many times by the way, high as hell, and then I'd realize that I don't really need her to be happy. So I'd go in like regular, ask how she was, and leave. The problem with using X pills for anxiety is that it has the side effect of giving you high self esteem. So I really didn't see the point of getting with her anyways. Plus she had two kids and a boyfriend, and Molly made me ask myself why I was trying to get involved with her anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I asked the security guard about her when she was off one day. I think I had gotten off work and I was waiting on an Uber because my car would break down and shit. But yeah, he told me she was 21, older than I thought, had two kids, two more kids than I thought, and had a boyfriend, one more boyfriend than I thought. He also told me about a coworker who was 19, perfect, single, perfect, and had a resting bitch face. He ain't have to tell me that. I could see for myself. And this girl was actually hot. Jocelyn was cute. This girl was hot. Latina, white complected, slim thick, wore booty shorts, resting bitch face. I should have gone for her. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Even after learning Jocelyn had a boyfriend and this girl didn't, my dumb ass still went for Jocelyn. So yeah, X pills failed, so I had to re strategize. I decided to ask for advice. I asked one of my homies at work how he'd get at girls, specifically how he got at a girl at the other gas station. He told me he wrote a note with his number on it and handed it to the cashier, just for the cashier to pull her own note out and show him what she wrote. It was crazy. I'm thinking this gotta work. Only problem with this is that he's social. I'm not. I would walk in with him at the gas station and he'd yell what up to the workers, and it's like they were all friends. It was crazy. It's the opposite of how I moved. If I walk into a gas station, no one would know I'm there unless I'm at the register. And it's a hey, how you doing at the most. My homie and the people at this gas station were on a first name basis. But anyways, yeah, hindsight is 2020. Writing a note is a bad idea, but like I said, I'm thinking I have this in the bag. It's just a matter of taking action. So I formulate the following plan. Be high off X, have a dollar bill with my number on it, hand it to her, walk out. This has got to be one of the most deranged, schizophrenic moments of my life. I actually thought this was gonna work. I must have been going through something horrific at this point in my life. Not only did I write my number on this bill, I wrote, I notice you blush a lot when you see me. I don't know if that means you like me, but I like you so. Then phone number. No, that was not a typo. You heard that right. And now here's proof of the dollar bill. I have never told this story to anyone, and I thought I never would, and now I see why. Some of you might be a cashier somewhere. Imagine you have two kids, a partner, and a person with their eyes jumping out their face hands you this dollar bill. The absolute mind fuck. I digress. Plan in mind, X in body, bill in hand. I walk in, I see her at the register. I grab my Gatorade, my hot Cheetos, and as I'm walking down, she goes to the back. Fuck. Some dude rings me up. I ask the dude if he can get Jocelyn so I could give her some change I owe her. He makes a face but says yeah. She comes over, and even though I'm high as shit, I'm awkward as hell, and say, here you go, the dollar I owed you, and hand her the bill. I leave. Mission accomplished. Days go by and no text. As I sober up for real, the weight of reality comes crashing down. I can no longer walk into this gas station. Months go by and no text. Eventually, I get a message from someone. It's a picture of the dollar. It's not her. Duh. They just want to know if I succeeded in what I set out to do. What a dumbass. Now I'm just playing. Here's proof. But damn, she put it in the drawer. Didn't even rip it or take it home. Then I get another text. Same deal. Here's proof. So yeah, in the end, the dollar was destroyed. I didn't walk into that gas station for a while. I'm talking months. I left the dollar November 2024. I didn't go back till August 2025. I went in with a coworker and saw that she wasn't there. And I go in on a day she would be there, but she wasn't there again. Then I realized she quit. Till a couple weeks ago, sometime in November, when I saw her again and flew out the store. It's December and I haven't been back since. Should I go in and address it? Would she even remember it? Should I act like nothing happened? Let me know what you think.